So, what's going on? Thank you guys for joining my channel. Today, I am turning my best friend into Poison Ivy, girl. I'm turning her into Poison Ivy. And I am coming up with the ideal look. So, if you're interested, stay tuned. The foundation I will be using today is the Shiseido Seeker Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation, all free. So I'm also using a Synchro Skin Primer from Shiseido as well. So the concealer that I will be using is by Juvia's Place, and this is the color 10. So I will be using my primer, the Shiseido primer, all over her face, and I'm gonna just apply it with a brush because I want it to be evenly distributed around the skin, because I am going to be putting eyeshadows on her skin, and I don't want her skin to stain. So I want to make sure I put a lot of it on. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and apply this concealer, Juvia's Place concealer, before I do anything else to her skin, because I really want to give her extra protection on her skin, because I really don't want anything to stain. So I just want this concealer to like act as a shield, because this is my first time using this foundation and I don't really know how it operates, but I probably will still do this anyway, even if even if I use a foundation every day, because this just gives you that extra, coverage, like it just gives you that extra, you know, it just bring a little bit more to the canvas, it makes, I can't explain it. Today I'm using the KVD Aubergine Dip Brow Pomade from KVD, and I'm going to be using this color on her brows. Now the brush that I'm going in to conceal her brows is the Morphe M124 brush, and it looks like this. Really nice, fine in. Yeah, it's gonna help me get in and create that arch really well with her brows, Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. So after I finished with the brows, I went in and set the concealer with a powder using the Kat Von D Lock It powder, setting powder. Now I'm going in with my MAC 120, S brush, and I am going to use this to apply the foundation and go ahead in. Now I'm so happy that I did set her face the way I did, because this foundation is very hydrating. I love the way the foundation looked. It was so flawless on her skin, but it is oily, okay? You have to do a lot of work. So if you have dry skin, this Shiseido foundation is ideal for you, because it really does give you that radiant look. Now, if you're dry, you're severely dry, Perfect foundation, okay? And it's full coverage. It's a nice coverage. Because I kind of made it full coverage with the extra stuff that I've done. So, yeah. Also using the Shapetape Tan Sand. This is my favorite concealer. So I'm just going to seal underneath the eyes, the nose, everything with this. shape everything up. So just going in there and putting the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in there, making sure I blend this thing in real good. Now this here is my favorite part. The concealer looks so nice going on the skin. Oh my God, it's just relaxing watching this part, okay? So if you haven't yet, go ahead and push that subscribe, girl. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, okay? Because you want to see more videos like this, I know you do. Go ahead, subscribe, okay? Because we making love to this makeup, alright? Go ahead and subscribe, boo. Go ahead and subscribe. But right now, as you guys see, I'm just blending that concealer in really good with her foundation. So I know what you guys are like thinking, baby. Gosh, her skin is so dewy. Yes, okay. It's the foundation. I told you it was the foundation. So I'm going to just go ahead and set this foundation with the concealer again, because like, I mean, this foundation is very hydrating. So yeah, this is what you can do if you happen to have this foundation and you love it, but you want to kind of mattify it. You're gonna have to powder it down, you know, to kind of set it. And it should be nice. But do you see the flawless skin with this foundation? Like, it is so nice. I love it. So now I'm gonna dive into the Anastasia eyeshadow primer. All right, and I'm gonna use this before I apply the eyeshadow so they can be very vibrant. So I'm diving into my Bperfectcosmetics carnival palette, and I'm gonna use probably this palette through the whole thing, maybe. So I'm definitely gonna dive into that green since we're doing a Poison Ivy look. So I'm just gonna dive into the greens. Those are my main important colors that I'm gonna kind of stick with. So I am going to coat the lid with this lime green, and I'm just going to make sure that that's evenly distributed around the lid. Now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and dive into this darker green, and you're going to put that there on the corner of her eye, and I'm going to just maneuver it towards the center of her lid to kind of give it that fade effect. Now, just to kind of darken it up a tad bit to help me get more of a dark kind of color, I'm kind of mixing that green in with a blue, a dark navy blue. So now I'm just cutting that crease, getting that crease evenly disputed. Now, because I'm not gonna just go in details about this crease, because it ain't about the crease today. Today is about the Poison Ivy look. So I'm just cutting her crease using the brush that I used previously for I think it's the Morphe 124 brush. Yeah, I'm using that brush again to cut her crease. So now I'm diving into the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsession palette. And I love greens, girl. I love greens. This is one of my favorite palettes because it has a lot of greens and I love greens. So I'm going to use these colors on her eyes. All right, so I am using a KVD Watch Me Blush palette for the cheeks. All right, and I'm using that pretty purplish color that's there and that brown for contour as well. I'm going to make the contour line strong since she has a very beautiful face structure. So I'm going to bring out all power points. So now after getting that together, now we're off to the fun start. Now I am going to just start freehanding on her face with my own idea of poison ivy. Okay, so as you see, I'm just drawing, and I really love doing work like this because it just makes me feel so good when a person just let me be free, let me work my craft, so a little bit of a disclaimer: if you guys are working with a makeup artist and you love the way they do makeup, just let them do them on you and see what could happen, because most makeup artists, majority of a lot of makeup artists that I know that really express themselves a lot, and they will express themselves if you do not be like, well, don't do too much, or don't make my brows too thick. If you're just cool and relaxed and just let that person do them, like, that look is gonna blow your mind, okay? And this look was really nice. I believe that she's gonna, enjoy this look when she see it, because like, this Poison Ivy look is bump. I really enjoy using these colors in this palette as well, because I am still using a carnival palette to achieve the looks of the leaves. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys still tuned with me, please give me a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to press the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. Now, please don't be a stranger. Hit the subscribe button and like the video for more videos like this, and do comment below if you're in, and tell me what you guys think so far about this look.